Hello, everyone. Before we start our buy-in space today, so I just have some crypto market update today. As we know, the cryptocurrency market is rebounding strongly today after turbulent weekend market by a massive, 500 billion plus crash on October 11, 12. So triggered is by geopolitical risk, stable coin depend, and high level rate trading. This event led to 19 billion in liquidation, right? And whipping out the position across the major exchanges. But the market has since stabilized with the buyers stepping in. Overall sentiment remain neutral. Fear and risk index at 40. So with Bitcoin dominance slipping to 58%. Yeah, it's I and the potential uncoin rotation if its rate lowers. Yeah, this is the cryptocurrency market now. Very child, right? But fortunately, it's back to stable and normal now. So yeah, thank you so much for joining our space today. Yeah, thank you so much. So Mr. Pi New York, I think we can start now. And please have an introduction of our space today. Thank you.
Yeah, hello everyone. I hope that your day so far is good. So today we'll begin with the introduction to Pain's cultural philosophy. Am I audible? Enough. My co-host, am I audible?
Yeah, I hear you clear.
Okay, it's okay. So let me start. So as I said earlier that we're going to start with the introduction to Pain's cultural philosophy. And basically, in this fast-paced world of crypto, where investment, innovation, and risk are norm, finding a community that truly offers warmth and a sense of belonging is rare. However, the emergence of the Piin community has changed the narrative. As a highly influential project within the BRC20 inscription system, Piin not only delivers value to investors but also creates a welcoming home for tens of thousands in the crypto space. So there are several philosophies under this cultural philosophy. The first one is sharing value, building each other, which is the culture of the home. At the heart of the Piin community lies the concept of the culture of home, which is its core philosophy. It is simple yet profound. One for all for one, sharing value, building each other. Every member is encouraged to help others while growing through the support they receive in return. This spirit of mutual aid and shared growth has transformed Piin into a warm, connected family. Beyond seeking investment opportunities, members find personal growth and fulfillment, elevating their sense of purpose and value through their collective journey. The next philosophy is the power of unity and mutual support, which is the feast culture. Pain advocates for what it calls the feast culture. While each person may seem small individually, together they form a powerful and unified force, much like a tightly clenched fist backed by a strong army. Within the Pain community, members consistently support one another, move forward together, and maintain a spirit of solidarity and mutual assistance. This culture not only strengthens the community's cohesion, but also provides confidence and resilience in the face of challenges, helping Pai market fluctuation and uncertainties. The next philosophy is fairness, transparency, and collective governance, which is a decentralized experiment. Piin is more than just an investment community. It is a decentralized social experiment. There is no singular authority. Instead, every member has the opportunity to participate in governance and shape the future of the community. This decentralized structure prioritizes fairness and transparency, allowing everyone an equal voice in decision making. By doing so, Piin exemplifies the principle of one for all for one in its truest form, fostering a sense of accomplishment and belonging for every participant. The next philosophy is a culture that breathes life into the community. Piin cultural philosophy has transformed it into more than just an investment platform. It is a living, thriving ecosystem. Members join not just for the investment, but stay for the warmth and camaraderie of the community. They, in turn, pass this culture on to new members, creating a ripple effect that solidifies the community's foundation. This infectious cultural atmosphere not only attracts more participants, but also ensures the community's long-term stability. Pine's journey continues to validate its belief: when pine soars with the wind, it will climb to unimaginable heights. Heading the winds and breaking the waves, we will sail through the vast seas. Pine is more than just a decentralized technological innovation, it is a warm and welcoming home. In this home, everyone finds a sense of belonging and builds connections through the exchange of value, helping each other achieve their dreams. Pine's core cultural philosophy has ensured that tens of thousands in the crypto world are no longer alone. Regardless of how the market evolves, this home will continue to carry their aspirations, weather every storm, and rise to new heights. Pine is not just giving the crypto community a home, it is giving them wings to soar towards their dreams. So that is my presentation on the introduction to the Pine's cultural philosophy, where we have talked about four main philosophies in this cultural home, which is the power of unity and mutual support, the feast of the culture, fairness, transparency, and collective governance, which is a decentralized experiment, a culture that breathes life into the community. Yeah, those are the Pine's cultural philosophy. I'll, con- I'll I'll invite Mr. Tony to continue from where I have preached with the presentation. Mr. Tony,
Yes, thank you, Mr. Piin Network. So, firstly, I would like to introduce Mr. Piin Network as the senior by audience and by network influencers, by in community overseas core builders, and yeah, myself, I am Byline TV as a senior influencer of Pi Network and co-builder of the Pi In overseas community, Pi In community ambassador in Vietnam. Yes, I welcome you all to this Pi today. So let me share the next topic, you know, about our Pi In token. And Spy is the main course of the Pi Network, and we are the member of the Buy-in and Buy Network. Yeah, we are working together now. Okay, let me continue to share the next topic. The top 10 reason why we choose Buy-in. Yes, thank you for joining our base by today. Hello, Pioneer. Can you hear me?
yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, right. Right. So okay, let me say the top 10 reason why we choose Piin. The encryption sector is undoubtedly a hot track, and we need to learn to go with the flow. Currently in the Bitcoin ecosystem, only encrypted erroneous have emerged on the Bitcoin layer one. So they are the closest sector to Bitcoin. So like the first ring encryption and the second ring is erroneous, holding a transcendent status. Therefore, as soon as Bitcoin rise, encryption and the runnings will inevitably be the first to follow the uptrend. So we can already see that the encryption market is warming up. Moreover, 2024 is widely recognized as the first year of the Bitcoin ecosystem in the crypto space, and rivals by this consensus and seizes the host encryption sector and going with the trend is the crucial investment direction. And the second reason that encryption are truly decentralized, fair, and just. So on encryption require green money and incur a certain cost to mine, whether it's the project team, initiator, or DAO organization. They all need to spend the resource on mining, making it impossible to obtain the token at zero cost. So in contrast, for other chain projects or some existing run project, the project team can reserve a certain percentage of token for themselves, which is neither fully decentralized nor fair. The unique mighty mechanism of encryption put on the participant on the same static, truly achieving the equal opportunity. At the same time, each buy-in is minted with real money, and the number of the buy-in addresses is close to 20,000, which is sufficiently distributed, truly realizing decentralization. And the third reason that the biggest advantage of encryption is that they are directly linked to Bitcoin. When you invest in other projects, you are mostly using the USDT or thinking in terms of USD. You may jump from project to project, and after on the hustle, you may find that your gains are less than if you have simply held Bitcoin. Many people have been thrown up and down in the crypto world, right, for years, but still have not achieved the financial freedom. So the root cause is that uh, they lack a Bitcoin-based mindset and have not realized the importance of increasing their Bitcoin holdings. So encryption are completely different. When you profit from investing in encryption and cash out, you directly receive Bitcoin, even if the price of your encryption remain unchanged for 6 months. As long as the Bitcoin itself appreciates during this period, you still making money. So this is because your investment target is pegged to Bitcoin from the start. And uh, the net reason why must we choose buying, because only buying can interest multiple circles. Buy is an encryption project usually initiated by consensus builders from my community. For people in the crypto circle, the buy-in is a project that has risen rapidly in the encryption sector, with each total transaction volume ranking third in the encryption check. At the same time, the buy-in carry the culture of the buy circles, which can also resonate with from the buy community. My network has potential over 60 million miners, right? Coupled with the massive user base in the crypto circle, the two circles sharing the same path to promote the Pi development, create a development potential that can be intuitively felt by people in the project circle. Therefore, this ability to interact multiple circles naturally brings a continuous flow of traffic to Piin. Yes, that's the reason, why we chose Piin. And the net reason that, many many project, um, community activity cannot be sustained, right? But the buying community has shown the extraordinary vitality and cohesion, uh, whether it's online Twitter, Telegram groups, or offline activity. The buying community, the buying community, um, is organized and has a clear division uh, of labor, the community activity, the community activity has been uninterrupted for near over 1 year. I can remember that, with daily online posts, the Twitter campaign, and offline activity, you know, um, apply activity, continuous brand or sign. So who else has such continuously vibrant community beside buy-in? Many encryption and coin reach their base as soon as they are listed on the major exchange and then the last, but the buy-in is uh, but the buy-in is different. This excitement will begin after listing, because because the buy behind buy-in, there are still a large number of buy consensus builders who will gradually enter, who will gradually, enter the market. So the system of this reserve force will allow the buy-in to maintain the strong development momentum after listing. As some reason I can share to you about Pi token. So I will hand over my to my host, Pi New York. He will continue share more reason for you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Yes, Mr. Pi New York.
Okay, so it's fine. So I'll add you more reasons why you should choose Piin. And the next reason is Piin has a small market cap with great potential, possessing 10,000 times genes. In Ethereum, you can easily find projects with market caps exceeding $10 billion. Although the Bitcoin ecosystem started a bit later, once the bull market arrives, it will similarly spawn numerous projects worth tens or hundreds of billions. In the entire inscription track, besides Ordi and Sats, there are very few that can truly stand out. For projects that have already been listed on major exchanges, because they have already risen many times, the upside is limited, naturally leaving no significant opportunities. But Pine's advantage is that it has only been developing for about half a year, giving us enough time to discover its potential. With the entire inscription track, you can find another project with data as healthy as Pine's. Although Pine's market cap is small, it has high community activity, numerous holding addresses, and strong reserve power, all of which are powerful support for future explosive growth. And the small market cap precisely means huge growth potential. Pine's current market cap is only $21 million. Even if it grows 100 times, it will only be $2.1 billion. In the Bitcoin ecosystem, it's perfectly normal for several projects to reach tens or hundreds of billions in the market cap. Looking at all inscription projects that have not yet been listed on exchanges, Piin has such solid data foundation, sufficient to support its listing on major exchanges and growing into a benchmark project with tens or hundreds of billions in the market value. The next reason why you should choose Piin is that, unlike other projects, inscriptions are fully circulating, so there is no need to worry about evaporating bubbles. Unlike many projects where only 10%, 5%, or even 30% of the tokens are in circulation, Piin doesn't Piin doesn't need to worry about price dilution or investor interest evaporation due to the release of new tokens into circulation. Due to the increase in circulation and continuous release of new tokens, the price of the target often fails to rise or even declines. However, because Piin is fully circulating, each additional consensus yielder means the holding volume is diluted. As the number of holding addresses increase to 20,000 or 30,000, the average holding per person will become less and less, and the price will naturally rise. The next reason is, among all inscription projects, Pine's data is the healthiest. There are very few projects that can exceed 1500 Bitcoin in total circulation turnover, and Pine is one of them. The higher the turnover rate, the more solid the price bottom and the stronger the resistance to price drops. This is also the fundamental reason why Pine can maintain price stability even when their overall market environment is poor. Pine has consistently ranked on the popular inscription list almost every day for nearly half an year. Even though there was a small hiccup a few days ago, its trading volume will still be on the popular list, just not displayed. With Pine's high popularity and small market cap, there is nothing else like it in the entire inscription track. The number of holding addresses has exceeded 15,000 and is still increasing. Pine's daily average transaction count remains stable between 50 to 500, and this figure has been maintained for quite a long time. In summary, looking at various aspects such as trading activity, sustained popularity, market cap potential, number of holding addresses, and transaction frequency, Pine's data is the healthiest and most promising. And the second last reason is that now is the best time to position in Pine because after nearly half an year of consolidation, the strength and sustainability of its community has been tested by time. Europe is set to cut the interest rate in June and the US in the September-October, signaling the real bull market is about to arrive. Currently, Pine's price is at low point, completely at the floor price. Positioning at the eve of a bullet market can be described as having the right time, place and people. And lastly, and lastly, uh, Pine supporters are starting to awaken, realizing that opportunities hidden in inscription and beginning to enter the market to own Pine. Last year, those who could understand and hold Pine were mainly friends from the crypto cycle. Now, friends from the Pi cycle are also starting to join. This timing undoubtedly marks a new starting point for Pine. And basically, those are the reasons that why you should choose Pine. Uh, I'll invite my co-host, Mr. Tony, to continue from where I've stopped. Mr. Tony, hello, Mr. Tony, hello, hello, Mr. Tony, hello, my co-host.
Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, right?
Yeah,
Sorry for some technical issue.
it's okay.
Can you hear me now, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, let's move to the next topic. So we will have the next AMA session about Bible, welcome crypto, NFT, and INP. And also, he said maybe about, how is the cryptocurrency investment opportunity. You know, first in that research and strong education, first is crucial to understand the principles and application of blockchain technology. Many people lack an understanding of blockchain and spiritual ideologies and characteristics. So this is why blockchain and 4G scheme password cracking the blockchain and still attack many people. They persist because people don't know the principles of blockchain. Those who seized the early opportunity was mostly tech-savvy, either understanding the technology themselves or following those who did. So with uh, how they truly grasp it, the opportunity. The secondly, analyze the market condition to understand the performance and potential opportunities in different cryptocurrency methods. Why? Other next will be considered like E1 for Bitcoin. Firstly, the Bitcoin spot ETF have been approved. Secondly, the Bitcoin halving will resume its production. Thirdly, since the emergence of encryption last year, the Bitcoin ecosystem has entered a new chapter. The future trend is undoubtedly Bitcoin dominance. Only by focusing on the Bitcoin and this ecosystem can we truly seize the potential opportunity. Of course, some may say that Solana or other meme coins are performing well, but most of these coins are just flashes in the pan. How many coins that were in the top 100 by market cap in the last bull market are still in the top 100? This have in reality very few remain. Only few mainstreams coin like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, along with a few meme coins and other altcoins. Most meme coins and altcoins can only survive one bull market, and some only last for 1 or 2 months. Understanding the major market trends prevents us from being swayed by short-term hype. So, additionally, we need to really recognize the risk associated with the investing in cryptocurrency. The crypto field is known for high risk and high return. Only by deeply understanding and accepting this characteristic, we can reasonably allocate the assets and control risk. So many people only consider making money without considering the possibility of losing money. So this put us in the passive position. So before investing in cryptocurrency, we must ensure that we have set aside sufficient funds for family living expenses and emergency. So these funds should be completely isolated from investment, so that even if there are significant loss in extreme case, it won't affect the basic living and necessary expenses, right? So in the high risk cryptocurrency investment field, choosing the quality investment targets is crucial. For instance, within the Bitcoin ecosystem, we need to identify excellent projects. The main reason I'm bullish on IAs is because of the people and community behind it, not just the technology or issue and the volume. So why characteristics like dispersive token and decentralization are prerequisite for quality projects truly make the buy-in unique and irrelevable is the people and community behind it. So there are many selfless volunteers in the buy-in community contributing their efforts, and the number of these volunteers con- continue to grow regardless of the market's up and downs. So they remain the steadfast in their commitment to the community from online meeting and Twitter promotion. to apply activity consistently. So contributing to rent or side. So this is the core competitiveness, that allows the buying community to continuously move forward. So in the future, as projects become increasingly numerous and the people grow restless, only those who can calmly manage the community will stand undefeated. We need to recognize this point, understanding ourselves and understand the buy-in we want. And the second thing, we have to conduct risk assessment. Before starting to invest, we must clearly recognize our own risk tolerance, determine the suitable investment strategies and risk level based on the personal financial situation and psychological resilience. Reasonable allocation of funds is very important, and choosing the suitable investment targets is equally important. It's possible to invest with spare money and not go on it, even if it's on Bitcoin, as that wouldn't be wise. So because the Bitcoin also fluctuate, right, and can experience the black swan events. There are saying say that short term is unpredictable, long term needs no prediction. So the Bitcoin long term growth is certain, but the short term fluctuations are unpredictable. However, we must have the ability to bear this risk as well as the ability to accept risk. So we need to consider short-term risk and potential worst-case scenario. Therefore, never invest more than you can afford to lose. If losses would affect your quality of life, family harmony, or the personal conduct, it's not worth it. So this includes not borrowing the high interest loan and ensuring that your financial security and other important goals, such as your children education, are not compromised. And how to achieve the diversified investment is very, very important. In the cryptocurrency investment, diversification and spreading investment are crucial. Don't concentrate on your funds on a single project. As the old saying goes, don't put on your eggs in one basket. This principle applies not only to traditional investment but also to the cryptocurrency field. So diversification means investing funds in different assets or projects to reduce the overall risk to the portfolio investment. You can balance the risk and return of different assets. This way, even if one project performs poorly, so other may yield good return, thereby reducing overall losses. On the other hand, through the diversification, you can participate in more diverse projects, thus gaining broader profit opportunities. For example, the Bitcoin, although relatively safe, has limited growth potential. Therefore, it's also appropriate to pay attention to and allocate to projects in other emerging tracks, such as buying, which has the relatively low market cap but more potential for multiple growth. So this includes the recently popular AI sector. For such new trends, you can also adopt a small investment hybrid strategies, moderately allocating certain funds to participate. For investors with a larger capital, position allocation can consider like 50 to 60% Bitcoin, 20 to 30% Ethereum, Solana, etc. And the rest can be allocated to emerging tracks and targets with low market cap and high potential, such as buy-in. Of course, this is just a great one, right? And the specific position size allocation still need to be formulated according to your own risk tolerance. So for the small scale investor, such as those with few thousand to 10,000 USD available for investment, diversification is relatively less meaningful in this case. Adopting a strategy of the small bets for each return is more appropriate. However, before making a relevant investment decision, it's crucial to evaluate and understand the project. Don't blindly invest in things you don't understand uh, and earn money with your condition. And let's talk about, I will talk one more topic. It's about a long-term investment. The remit of the long-term investment is to review the project fundamental and development potential. For example, why can I ignore buying short-term fluctuation and hold it for the long term? It's because I believe in the culture of the buying community and see so many volunteers constantly pushing forward along with the potential power of the million of the buy fans behind it. Although the market is currently depressed, it can still firmly move forward with the number of holding addresses constantly increasing, continuously trending hands to consolidate the foundation. Additionally, there are many volunteers actively promoting to expand the buy-in visibility, a phenomenon not seen in many other communities. Therefore, I believe the buy-in will eventually have each breakthrough. Uh, Thus, we need to adopt a long-term investment mindset, focusing on the project fundamentals and development potential at the same time. Not paying too much attention to short-term price fluctuation can reduce the impact on the investment decision. Yeah, I think I said so many information how to see the cryptocurrency investment opportunity. So let me hand over to my new one. He will continue to share you more information about this. Yeah, thank you for listening.
Yeah, it's okay. Here are more reasons. Here are more ways on how to seize cryptocurrency investment opportunities. So another way is by continuous market monitoring. This is where you timely understand the market dynamics, allowing timely adjustments, and even where new targets appear, you can consider allocating a bit. You can follow market news, dynamics, and announcements through platforms like Jeans Finance or exchanges like Binance or OKX. You can also follow some excellent bloggers, although the information might be scattered and chaotic, but scrolling through information can also help with promotion. Additionally, it is important to stay informed about new technologies and policy changes. Policy changes can include the approval of Bitcoin ETFs, Hong Kong support for Web3, and the approval of Ethereum ETFs, and others. If you feel your thinking is limited or your ability to maintain information is poor, you can also rely on the Piin community. In Piin community's Telegram groups, Twitter, and online meetings, different volunteers share new information every day. You can also follow the Twitter accounts of Piin community, core members, and volunteers, and participate in more offline activities to communicate and learn more. This is why you don't need to search for opportunities and information everywhere, and you won't feel overwhelmed. The next how is to avoid blindly following trends. Many people are easily influenced by friends or cults, which is the key opinion leaders, and blindly follow trends. For example, a friend bought an altcoin that increased tenfold and shared it with you. At this point, you might feel anxious because the coin you're holding hasn't increased tenfold. But behind this, there might be another situation. This friend might have bought 9 other coins that all dropped but didn't tell you about this. Have you noticed a phenomenon? Even though we know many people trade stocks, and we all know about 70% or to 80% of people lose money, especially in unfavorable conditions where the loss rate can reach 90%. However, the stories we hear might all be about friends making money. Why is this? The reason is that people tend to publicize their profitable experiences, which makes them feel very capable and insightful. Those who lose money tend to selectively forget and not tell others, also out of face. Therefore, we should envy, we should usually envy others and when a certain coin increases 3 or 5 times, perhaps they're also holding their other altcoins that have lost value, but they just haven't told you. Everyone's financial situation is different, and we should make investment decisions based on our own circumstances, not blindly following trends. This is especially true in the crypto world, where many people are accustomed to chasing rising prices and selling during dips, buying in when they see some prices going up. The next how is by rational analysis, avoiding emotional decision making. When investing, we should conduct an in-depth analysis and logical reasoning rather than making decisions based on feelings or external factors. We need to be clear about our reasons behind the logic for investing, why we believe this asset is likely to appreciate, just like the 10 reasons for choosing Piin that have been shared before. Having clear logic to support can help us family believe and not be shaken by short-term market fluctuations. At the same time, we should avoid panic and greed mentalities. This is where many people sell in panic or greedily chase rising prices when they see prices going up. These are all manifestations of emotional investing, and emotions often lead to making wrong investment decisions. And lastly, the last how is compliant operation. This is where you understand relevant laws and regulations to ensure that your investments do not involve pyramid schemes, illegal fundraising, or fraudulent activities. Although cryptocurrency investment is not illegal, it still needs to be treated cautiously to avoid touching legal bottom lines. Before investing, we need to carefully discern the nature of the project and be alert to projects suspected of pyramid schemes or Ponzi schemes. On one hand, we should observe whether the project has a multi-level referral network, as this is often a typical feature of pyramid schemes. On the other hand, we should be wary of projects that require direct cash collection. Legitimate cryptocurrency transactions should be exchanged through mainstream coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or stablecoins, not directly collecting fiat currency. Furthermore, if a project promises fixed daily returns, extra caution is needed. Taking Piin as an example, Piin is a fairly issued description project based on the Bitcoin chain. Each Piin was minted by early participants with real money. Early purchases required trading with Bitcoin on OKX or Unisat's inscription market. Now that it has crossed chains to Solana, it can be directly exchanged using Sol through OKX Web3 wallet, just like buying already Bitcoin and Ethereum. There are no referral links between them, let alone a multi-level referral network, so there's no security concerns mentioned above. In conclusion, in the crypto industry, we must always remain rational and vigilant. We need to learn to conduct comprehensive due diligence on any investment target, examining whether the project has development potential and whether there are relevant security risks. Additionally, don't blindly follow trends and avoid emotional decision making. As a recap, let me take you through to the how to seize cryptocurrency investment opportunities. We finish with compliant operations, rational analysis, where you avoid emotional decision making, avoiding blindly following trends, continuous market monitoring, long-term investments, uh, achieving a diversified investment, conducting risk assessment, and lastly, an in-depth research and self-education. So these are the hows on seizing cryptocurrency investment opportunities. I'll welcome my co-host, Mr. Tony.
Yes, thank you so much, my Yours. Yeah, just now we say about how to see the cryptocurrency opportunity investment. So you can do your own research on the Web3 OKX wallet. You know, you can get the buy-in token by Solana or Bitcoin. You know, on the Web3 OKX wallet. Yeah, let's do your own research. Yeah, thank you for listening. So I move to the next topic is about the AMA session. Yeah, you can ask, you can request your mind to ask anything about my network or the IA token. So here we have our speaker like Crypto T, yeah, Crypto 90, and we have the Pi in as the speaker today. So if you have anything to say, so hello, Mr. Crypto 90. Do you have something to say with us? Yeah, you are welcome. Thank you.
Here in GM Piin community, yeah, it's another lovely day for us to be here and to always share knowledge together. Yeah, my name is Crypto Knight. By the grace of God, I'm the Piin Global Moderator. I'm a community builder. I'm a Web3 marketer, and also I'm an ambassador. Yeah, I so much appreciate the Piin community for their enthusiasm, for their activeness in the space. Yes, so many things has been going on lately on the crypto space, which we have a recent dump in the market, whereby so many people lose huge sum of money. Um, I just want to encourage Paim community not to give up, not to stay consistent in what we are doing. Like I always say, we are one of the most active memcoin community on the space as we speak, and I believe once the Pi network open source is ready and Pi is being bridged into the Pi network blockchain, there will be so many potentials, there will be so many activities going on the Pi ecosystem, because Pi is focusing on Pi network blockchain. So that is why some most of the activities which we usually have has been suspended, waiting till when we fully go into the Pi network blockchain. I want to also talk about Pi as a community memcoin. Yeah, you all know that for a project to succeed, for a project to become what it should be, it all lies on us, we the community. How do we do it? The project, yeah, for us as a Paying community, we have a huge task and a huge responsibilities on our shoulder in making sure that Paying is being heard all over the crypto space. How do we do that? Yeah, it's by you and I as a community member coming out every day, making one or two posts, creating awareness, spreading the good news of Pain to the crypto space on your timeline, getting people to know more about Pain, inviting them to Pain official channels, which we have Telegram, we have X. If you check on the Jumbotron, I just shared a X Pain X community where most of us here are not on that X community. So if you are a Pain community, an active member of Pain community, I will urge you to join our X community so that whatever activities or whatever information that is being passed on, it will get to each and every one of us. So I want to use the opportunity to tell Pain community that one post, two posts, three posts, four posts about Pain a day matters a lot and it will go a long way. We should always encourage our community to always praise, to always spread positivities, pushing awareness and showing the world the Pain community, what the Pain community stands for. So we the Pain community, we stand for resilience, we stand for innovation, and we are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. So that is why I'm urging every Pain member on the space to always engage on the Pain community, to always get the latest information on what is happening. Like what the last speaker said, investing in cryptocurrency is something that you don't just do it because others are doing it. You are investing in cryptocurrency, you are doing it because you have gotten the knowledge and you have made your research, and based on what you have found out and you are convinced enough to invest money, that is when you go to that is when you can invest in cryptocurrency. You don't just invest in cryptocurrency because people are telling you to invest, or somebody told you that I made money from this particular project. No. First of all, patronize knowledge. What do you understand in investing in cryptocurrency? How does it work? Do you really understand it? Do you really know how investment in cryptocurrency goes? So these are things where we always tell our community that to always patronize knowledge first before investing. Make sure you have done your research, you have made your findings about any project which you are going to, for you not to be a victim of circumstance. Because cryptocurrency doesn't care about your emotions, it doesn't care about your feelings, it doesn't care about if you are poor, if you are rich, it doesn't care about if you are a professor, if you are intellectual. Cryptocurrency goes based on the findings, based on the knowledge, based on your understanding about a particular project which you are inputting your money, and believing that with putting in your money on that project, that in the long run you will be making profit out of it. But let me tell you that there are so many projects out there preaching decentralization, preaching to be one of the futures, preaching to be one of the potential coins on the space, but at its backs they are doing another thing. So I will urge you, don't just blindly invest in a project. Don't just blindly follow what people are saying, or most of the top influencers here on the space are saying. Before taking any decision, make sure you have properly done your findings, you have properly do your research, you have done your findings, getting the vital information before diving into any investment making. So like I said, Piin community, we are one of the most active community on the space, and I believe with times most of us will be seeing the potentials and the futures of Piin. Like I will always say, hold your bag tight. Don't just don't just uh, be here that you want to be here and you don't know what we are doing. You have to be here and understand what we are doing. We are a group of people that believe in a new narrative, of the new narrative that Piin is introducing in the history of a meme coin, that we are here to build for a long time. We are here to change that narrative of memcoin just being a pump and dump project, Piin being a pump and dump project. That we are here to change the narrative that Piin is based on its community, based on the strength, based on our collective ideas, based on our belief and our trust, our innovation, our resilience, that we want to change the narrative that which people have been saying about memcoin just being a project of hype and and trends. But I want to assure you that Piin is different from other memcoin. It's a community memcoin which its success lies on each and every one of us. That if we all want a success and for Piin to thrive, we all have to put our hands into work. We all have to come together as a community and reason the way forward of Piin memcoin. So I urge you here, if you are with us, if you are joining us for the first time, Piin is a community project built on Bitcoin chain, and also has been bridged to Solana. And our focus is on building on Pi network chain. And we soon, once the Pi network open source is ready, we'll be connecting, we'll be bridging to Pi network blockchain, and then so many activities which the Piin Foundation has been putting in place will start going on. So I appreciate each and every one of us for always coming on space, for always being active, for always being here for us to share ideas, to share knowledge, and to move the Piin community forward. Like I always said, don't invest because they told you to invest. Invest based on what you have researched, based on the information you have gotten, based on the findings you have done for a particular project which you are investing your money. So, like I always say, also stay vigilant and don't just blindly follow trend. Thank you all, and thank you, Mr. Pi Network News, Mr. Tony, Mr. Pi Live, for giving me the mic. Here, I will be yielding my mic. I think we have Mr. Ben also here. Mr. Ben, you are welcome on stage. Thank you. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much, Mr. Riptonai. So, welcome, Mr. Pan. You are welcome. So, please turn on your mic and you say something about the buy-in or the buy network. Yes, let's go. Thank you. Since Mr. Pan is not ready on my show, yeah, Mr. Pan New York, do you have something to share about the buy-ins or buy network?
Yeah,
Anything?
I can say something. Um, Based on what happened on Friday on the market crash, we are basically advised to invest on Piin and avoid leverages and all that, because when the stock market goes down, you will cry. Yes, and also for the community, as always, keep mining, keep the passphrase safe, and don't use that link on any browser apart from the Pi browser from the App Store. Yeah, the website that want your passphrase, don't put your passphrase, because when you put your passphrase, your account will be washed clean. And for those who are mining and are still on tentative KYC, keep mining and accumulate more Pi, since everyone will get migrated. Yeah, everyone will get migrated. The process is slow, but don't lose hope. Keep mining. And lastly, uh, the bull run is coming this year, and everyone is waiting to see the pump. So choose Piin as the plan B, since this is the first meme coin for the Pi network community. Yeah, that's all. That's what I have to say mainly. I have nothing else to say. Back to my co-host.
Yes, thank you, my New York, for some updates about the finance work. So, yes, we are waiting for the finance work to, you know, for many development now. So we on pioneers waiting for that, waiting for the finance work to roll up, and then our is the main cause of the finance work. So yeah, we together work for it. So yeah, so I hope that our buy-in will it's very potential for investment now. Of course, it not the investment advice. So, but you can do your own research about the buy-in and you think about it. Yeah, do research by yourself. Uh, you can see how the potential of the buy-in, you know, especially now. And actually, our buy-in with the target with the supply is the 100, 1 billion, right? 1 billion, and the with 1 million holders. That's our target and objective. So that's why we are as the My Network community and My In community. Now we are working together to meet our objective. Yeah, we are on the way to go. Mr. Riptonite. So how do you think about the Pi network, and how long for the Pi network to back to the on-time high price again? At current price is about 0.2 USD per Bitcoin, right? So, yeah, how long do you think that the buy price can be back to reverse on time
Yeah,
high?
yeah. Regarding the pipe, I cannot say, I cannot tell, because it all lies on what the project are building. And you know, there are so many work that has not yet been done on Pi Network. Now we know that we are at open market, open mainnet on the Pi ecosystem, but the Pi open source is not yet open for other projects to connect and go live on Pi blockchain. So there are so many works to be done, which we are still expecting the Pi team for the update. And based on what the problem of the price of Pi going down is just based on what what the community are saying, because of the thing that the team, the Pi network team, are not that transparent enough in giving update based on their project and the level they are at the moment. So we just what we just see a pop-up announcement on our mining apps, sometimes monthly, sometimes weekly, and there is no clear communication between the Pi community and the Pi team. So these are something that people are beginning to complain about it, that Pi network team are not paying attention, are not giving a listening ear to their community. And for me, I can see that most of it has been affecting people, saying that they are people leaving the blockchain. And in the aspect of the code team, I believe they are really building something that once they are done with what they are doing, I believe they are the price of Pi will start bouncing back. I'm not worried about the price of Pi. For me, if you have liquidity, it's the best time for you to get more, because good things take time. Even Bitcoin went through this process. There was a time Bitcoin was at 5 cents, at 1 cent, and $1. Then people didn't value it. People didn't know what that Bitcoin will actually become what it is today. So I will urge everybody, if you have been in Pi Network and you believe in what the core team are doing, it's not a financial advice, but this is the best opportunity for you to grab more Pi and wait as we see what the future holds for Pi Network, and what the teams are building together. So I solidly believe that the team is building for a long term, uh, sustainability of the project, which most of us just want, are just looking for where to take profit and live. But the pride team are building what that will sustain the ecosystem, what that will be here for years, and for our generation unborn to come and see what they did. So all I will say that, just if you have a liquidity and you know that you can invest, or you want to have that patient and also build along with the Pi network team, just buy some Pi token and hold. So that's just what I have to say. I believe in the Pi team. I believe in what they are doing. So I'm not giving up. And I know that every good thing takes time. Rome was not built in a day. So let's build together. This is just, it's not even a year. Pi network went to open mainnet. So why are we in a hurry? So we have to relax and just keep building. The future, what the future holds for us is still yet to be unveiled. So let's stay locked in. Let's always do our research before making an investment decision. Always invest what you can afford to let go. So that is my own take. I don't have much to say about it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Riptonai, for wonderful sharing. Yeah, you are right. Finance work still, we are waiting for the open source, right? Still waiting for that. Actually, my core team still have the long way to go because they are developing so many like technology, building the ecosystem. Yeah, too many things. Yeah, need to be done. Yeah, before they open source, right? announce the open source course. Yeah, it's very important for Pi network. So yeah, of course we research about the Pi network. So don't forget to research about the Pi. Is the main core of the Pi network, and we are running on the Piin BRC20, right? So let's do your own research on the OKX Web3 wallet. Yeah, you can test and research about the Piin, and we hope more and more people, more and more users join the Piin community because we are the real community. We working tirelessly, every day, every week. We open many space on the east every week, right? So if you are following the client, you can know that, you can realize that we are working every day tirelessly until now, and we try to grow our community by community bigger and bigger. You know, at that time, the pie. That's why it's a good chance for you to research about the Bible. Yeah, you think about it. So, Mr. Pioneers, do you have something more to share with our community now?
Well, just a reminder, before investing on anything, do some research and research well from reliable news platforms so that you don't lose your money and yeah, don't lose your life too. That's all. I have nothing else to say to the community. My co-host.
Yes, thank you, Pioneers. Yes, do your own research. So, yeah, we really appreciate for all the listener in this way. So, let's follow my host, Pioneers, myself, by line, and my speaker, Kryptonite. Yeah, we are the Pi Network and Pi community. We will support you. If you have any question about the Pi or the Pi Network, we willing to support you. Just DM direct message to us on the East account, then we can support you. Yes. So let's follow my host, and myself and Mr. Kryptonite. If you want to research or you have any question about the buying, yeah, we open the question on the direct message on S, yeah, go ahead, please. If you hesitate to turn on your mic and ask a question on this page, you can ask us later. Actually, our space is open every week, and in a week we have 3 to 4 space, session about the buying with different topic, different discussion. So today is we discuss about the buying investment logic sharing. So another space will talk and discuss about other topics, also related to our buying. That's why we are the Piin community. We are working, tirelessly now, non-stop, non-stop. We are working. We are building our strong community now. So, okay. Do you have any question? Just request of mine. Yeah, and ask your question. So I believe that I can support you and answer your question about the buy-in or the finance work. Let's go. Actually, this few days ago, right, on the trader and the trading so will be heart attack, very painful for the market crash. So I hope there will be coverage soon when the markets become stable, you know, day by day. We can see that the crypto markets they recovering now, right? If you track the cryptocurrency market, you can see that it's back to green now. Hello. So, Kryptonite, do you have something more to say? So, pioneers,
Yes.
do you have something to say with our audience? If no question, time up now. We can lose our spiners.
Well, well, I can just say that we continue mining so that you can build a new digital economy which is powered by trust, community, and innovation. Yeah, we should just continue mining, don't lose hope. And also, yeah, I'm really proud for this community. It's an amazing community, and we are stronger together. And we as the pioneers can change how people think about the digital currency, and Pain is one of them. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say to the community. Hello.
Hello. I think I lost your voice. Okay, Mr. Pioneers. So, if we don't have any question from the audience, so yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining our buy-in investment series by today. Yeah, we really appreciate for that. Let's join our buy-in and buy network community. Let's learn. Let's join it together. We do it together. We will be successful together. Okay, join with us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Goodbye and have a nice day.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.